Now, it's Friday, but we've certainly got the Saturday feeling right now because they're right here, all the girls. But before we talk to them, let's have a look at some of the wonderful videos and music that they've given us over the years.
Right.
We were just talking about hot flushes. I was just saying to Frankie, congratulations, by the way. Frankie, as you know, is pregnant. She said, oh, I'm a bit hot. And I said, I get those, but for different reasons these days. Then we started talking about hot flushes, which is what girls do.
And you look so different, you really do, and you look beautiful.
You're
you really look gorgeous.
Thank
and I saw there's a letter, you wouldn't have seen it, there's a letter in the paper, and some woman wrote in about you. She was outraged that anybody even said anything derogatory. Or doesn't Frankie look different? And she said, which is what we're all thinking, you look absolutely stunningly beautiful. Rochelle's been through all this. She knows. She's had.
But you do look different when you're pregnant. Of course, you look different.
Makes your hair grow. Look at her. Incredible.
The girls have all really been glowing when they've been pregnant.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
No, you have. Me and Vanessa were like, we need to be glowing now. When are we going to glow?
You know the answer, girl. Very simple. You'll be soon.
Are you feeling that pressure, Molly? Is it go, oh gosh, everyone's going, who's next? Molly and Vanessa.
We do keep getting asked who's next, don't we? But I think it's a long way off for us.
Oh, it's definitely a long way off. So we're like, never mind.
We get to have the fun. We get to play with the babies.
So
and
your
hand them
aunties,
back.
special favourite aunties.
Yes. That's a really important role as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take it serious.
Just so you know.
Molly, and do you know I have this concern about you? I've known you since you were that height, sort of thing. How is love for you?
Love is good, actually.
You loved up?
Yes, I'm very loved up.
Because the girls were concerned about you, and I remember following the Saturdays and how you used to want to put her on dates.
Yes.
What she would go out with.
Yeah.
And
We tried.
Yeah.
But in the end, she did it herself, so...
I know.
It's a relief. We don't have to look after her.
I know. Like,
She's someone else's problem.
Someone said the other day, they were like, well, the girl's good at setting you up. I was like, obviously not, because I found him myself. So they tried.
Really true.
And Una, is it nice for you, because you were obviously the first to have a little baby, Aoife. So is it nice now?
She's watching as well. Can I just say hello?
Hello,
Aoife Bell.
Is it nice now to have Rochelle's now, mummy?
Oh, of
so you can
course,
talk the whole baby
I know,
stuff, and now Frankie.
It's so nice, but I do feel a little bit sorry for Molly and Vanessa, because we do talk a lot about babies, and we are baby bores, and I sometimes kind of try and change the subject.
You can't help yourself though, can you?
Yeah.
Because I always thought I'm never going to be that baby boy.
Yeah, you
Just
do
not,
think
and you
that.
can't help it.
We're
I
bad
can
enough with the dogs, though. So
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, but you had a moment
babies
about your
are
dog
another-
today.
I always,
didn't
when
you?
they're talking about their babies, I always relate to it by talking about my dog, and I really shouldn't do that. I'm like,
I can
yeah.
see
I do the same, though.
This
so
will
that
be
might have to
this will
stop.
be the end. This will be the band will split over this. This
know.
will be the issue. Not money, not touring, not it'll be over babies. The thing about you guys is quite interesting, and from watching Chasing the Saturdays, you guys. You're almost as if you're related. You get on better than sisters, really.
It's always just been like that, and we've always sort of had, like, you know, this big family going on, whether we're adding to our own family or, you know, it's just always how we've been, and we've never sort of sacrificed our personal lives. I think when I was watching those programmes, like the big reunion and stuff, you see some of them have gone mad and they split because they stopped having a life. I think we've always made sure that we carry on having our own life, you know.
But then, see, that's very disappointing, if you don't mind me saying so. How do you sell that idea to a TV company? Say we all love each other. They don't want you to love each other.
No, they actually didn't want us to at all. But then in the end, it kind of became, you know, a nice story, and it was nice to have a show that.
Did they?
No.
They thought that if they were there long enough, they'd catch us out.
I was reading with my notes. We get notes in advance, and it says here, Rochelle is married to Marvin from JLS and have recently announced they're splitting. I thought Rochelle and Marvin. Well, then I realised it was JLS that are splitting.
I was listening to that as if I
genuinely had a moment there when I was like, oh my God.
I imagine.
How do you not know?
Oh, no, you're
Yes.
beautiful. But how are you enjoying motherhood?
Oh, I'm loving it. So it's weird when everyone says it's the best thing ever, and it really is. I was torn leaving her this morning. It's sort of the first time that I've left her properly, but I'm rushing straight home after this. to
Oh,
go
well,
and
listen,
visit
we'll
her.
stop doing babies now because Molly and Vanessa are like, yeah, babies. Let's talk about the new album, the new single, which is out. When's the single out?
The single is out this Sunday, and
this-
it's called Gentleman.
Gentlemen. And
We're
you
trying to
said
dress a
you've
little
come
bit-
today
Yes,
as...
I feel like
boy
I have
part.
dressed appropriately for this
I'm sort of
today.
joining you as
Just
well.
a blazer.
Yeah.
And this is because in the video you've done a kind of Desperate Housewife style you said you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
As
was some of
girls,
the
and you play the men too.
Yes. That was really fun because it was nice for us, you know, we were always doing the glamorous bit and whatever.
Yeah.
It was nice, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
No, I was looking forward to it though because I was like, great, if I can dress like a man, we don't have to wear the heels or anything. But we're still in heels
I
in
know.
those suits.
How did
Yeah.
that work?
I
Well,
know.
how does that work? What's this double bit? How, do they split the screen here? How do
No,
they?
we actually had doubles on the day, so
Body
we kind of
doubles.
like, yeah, body doubles. So we sort of played off them.
Yeah.
You don't actually get to see them because then we did do it twice, and so.
Split
It
And
was
but
so-
actually, in it, you know, when we were handed, like, I get the best present. I get a car keys, and you get a ring, which was quite like ironic. 'cause
Yeah, I wasn't
got engaged
then.
before she got. It's like your body double gives you the ring. So you receive it.
And where did you make the video?
We made
Just
it
in
here.
London,
yeah.
yeah.
The funniest thing was when
Studio.
we were having lunch and the body doubles turned up, and I was like,
could
"Oh,
get-
that's
yeah,
Frankie." Oh no, it's not.
Yeah,
Everyone
it's
thought she
hotel.
was actually me because she had the short hair and she
Yeah.
had like just a vest top and a scarf on,
Yeah.
which was like my standard outfit.
You were definitely her inspiration.
I know. And everyone was like, oh,
So
everyone was
funny.
getting confused.
But it is funny. It's one of those things you'll hardly want to know this, but I'll tell you anyway. I was clearing out my sock drawer and my shirts and
As
things,
you
and
do.
as it was, and I had MTV on, as you do. And I stopped. I saw it. I just stopped there and watched it, and I thought, very sophisticated. This. It's a really sophisticated look. Now you'll have big hopes for that, and you'll want to go to #1 again, like the last single.
Pressure.
The fact that you did go there last time. How do you celebrate that? That's a pretty big thing. Is it still a big thing to
Yeah,
you?
it was huge because we've been together now for 6 years, and every interview is like, so girls, could this be the #1? And I actually feel like the pressure has come off us slightly
Yeah.
because we have now bagged that #1.
Yes.
So now, you know, we're really competitive just with ourselves, that we always want each one to go top 10.
But then you have that added people saying, oh, I didn't get to #1 this one.
Yeah, I literally never
But that's
stopped.
what's so annoying is everyone says, oh, you're going to get it. And I'm like, but we've
done
had
it now.
one. We've had one. We can move on now.
And then there's an album following, obviously, and a tour. You're going to tour
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, we plan to tour next year. So.
after Baby, obviously.
Yeah.
Frankie, please tell us about your wedding proposal from Wayne Bridge.
Oh.
Because this is very good.
Unless
This is-
you like dogs, it sounds so lame.
No, we like dogs. We're dog people.
Well, basically, he
Lame.
just took we had a nice quiet dinner. He went off to the toilet and came back, and as he walked back at the toilet, well, as he walked back in, the dogs walked in with him in bride and groom costumes, and he got down on one knee, and Pixie had the ring round her neck on a ribbon, and all I said, it was like a scene out of The Only Way is Essex, so I went, oh, shut up! And I was like, oh, no! And we've got it on camera
I know,
as
it's
well,
lovely.
so I'll never live that
I
down.
love that.
It's lovely. Congratulations. I hope everything
you.
goes well with the baby,
Thank
all your
you.
babies,
Thank
and
you.
finding men or not finding men, and the new single you're going to perform for us at the end of the show.
Yes,
aren't you?
we
It's
are.
great to
Thank
see
Gentlemen.
Thank
And
you.
loving the hair. Look, are you
Yeah.
used to it yet?
No, it's driving me mad. I'm like, I want it off.
Now, question for you, girls. What is the best wine to serve with fish? That age-old question
Oh,
that
white wine.
bugs us all.
Rice wine.
Una
Una says white wine.
White wine,
Una says
okay.
white. Well, we'll find out.